Hello, dear friends. Today we are going to talk about relative clauses. And what is it, why and how do we use it, you will have known at the end of the lesson. So let's start. Relative clauses are clauses starting with the relative pronouns. They are most often used to define or identify the nouns that precede them. So on the first side, you can see that this is a WH questions, but also it can be relative pronouns like which, where, that, when, whose, why, and who. And for each of them, we will stop individually. So the first rule is we use them to convert two sentences in one. For example, I work in this shop and it's called Pink Shop. We have two sentences. And to combine these two sentences in one, we have to use a relative pronoun where. For example, the shop where I work is called Pink Shop. Here we can see that pronoun where shows us the word shop, that it won't be repeated. Or other rules, it can be make definitions. For example, a waiter is a person who serves drinks, or a pub is a place where you can have a drink. You can see that also here two relative pronouns that shows us the word waiter, it can be repeated again with who, and where with the place like word pub. And let's stop for each one individually. Relative clauses begin with the relative pronouns or relative adverb. The first one is who and that, which is referred to a people. For example, the boy who studies at the college is my neighbor. Or we also can say that the boy that studies at the college is my neighbor. So you can see that we can use both of them, who and that. Next one is which and that, which refer to a thing. For example, the bakery which has red roof is next to my house. Or the bakery that has red roof is next to my house. You can see that we also can use both of them. The next one is whose, which refer with people, animals, and objects to show the possession. For example, that is the girl whose mom is a teacher. And this we can see that whose, we mean that is a girl. And also with relative pronouns we can use relative adverbs. And what is it? For example, when and that, which is referred to a time, like that was the month when we visited our parents. We also can say that was the month that visited our parents. And you can see that here is universal words that can be used in both of them. Next one is where, which is referred to a place. Like the cafe where we had breakfast on Monday is rather affordable. And we can see that where here shows us the word cafe. Next one is why, which has give us a reason. The reason why she didn't prepare dinner is really foolish. And that's why we can see that relative adverb why shows us the reason why she didn't prepare the dinner. Now, if you understand the rule of how to make relative pronouns, let's try to make some exercises. So, let's read the first sentence like an example. This is the woman about I told you yesterday, and we have to put a relative pronoun here. We put off to whom and to who because we don't use to with relative pronouns. And of course, according to the noun woman, we have to put whom. Yes, right you are. Next sentence is, let's do it all together. The company I work for as a market leader. As the word company is the thing, we have to use which, of course. All the people paid for the tickets will get a full refund. So that's why we have a word people here. That is referred to a thing or referred to a people. Of course, we use who here. And the next sentence is, do you know might have broken the vase. So the person asks someone who might have broken the vase. Right. And the machine stopped yesterday is working again. As the machine is a thing, that's why we have to choose universal word that. Now, well done, guys. You have completed the exercises. See you next time. The lesson is over. Goodbye.